Hi, it's Julie. I am starting to have, it's already started, I'm having an esophageal spasm, and oh my gosh, it's starting right here actually. So my brassiere is here, and I'd say 3 fingers down, 4 fingers down from where my brassiere is. And these are different than I've had in the past. Before, they were always up higher. This one's like halfway between my esophagus and my stomach, I guess. But it's still pretty painful. This one, I was laying down watching TV and I was very relaxed. The cat was sitting on my stomach, and so sometimes, this is not very often, they will go away. I have not used my nitroglycerin spray, but I have it handy, ready to go. But sometimes changing position will alleviate it. I don't know what brought it on. It's Friday afternoon. I had a great relaxing day. Just did some stuff around the house. You know, no hair or makeup done, just because I was hanging out at the house cleaning and stuff today. I have noticed though, sometimes changing position. I haven't eaten very much today. I have been eating a lot of ice because I love to chew ice, which I know is a sign of low iron, and I am prone to have anemia. I can still feel the spasm. The most it got to was a 3, and so I got up immediately and I thought I'd do a quick video because usually, well, I never know how they're gonna go, but this one wasn't super strong when it came on. Sometimes they just hit you like that proverbial bolt of lightning, but this one was like a tightening and just a sharp pain, and the pain, you know, was about 4 fingers long, and the relief, the pain is awful, but that relief when it's over, it's just, again, it's just like I've said it before, being like wrung out like a wet towel, and, you know, wrung really tight and then releasing that. And maybe that's what a constriction is. But now it's better. It most likely will come back because it's been pretty short in duration, and been short in duration, and I didn't take the nitroglycerin, just kind of as a test to see if it would go away by changing my position. So if you notice that you are in a certain position when you are prone to having these, although I've been standing up teaching in front of a classroom before, you know, totally straight and upright, and I had a terrible one. It was so awful. I had to lean against the file cabinet. And this is high school students. But I just, you know, had them do something quiet, and I just acted like I was going through some papers. And I did go and lay down in the nurse's office. But this one is, again, subsiding. It was just right here. I have been hydrated today, drinking plenty of water and soda and diet soda, caffeine to make me more awake, and I didn't really eat good today. I had a meal bar. I am trying to lose some weight, so I had an Atkins meal bar. And then I had some Doritos, and that's not on the Atkins plan. So that obviously wasn't the best, but I've been taking my vitamins, And now I've got way better control, way better relief now from that spasm. Oh, it feels so good when they are gone. Just, I don't even know how to express the relief. It's like the soreness is still there. Like, if you've ever had a Charlie horse in your leg, maybe it's just, it hurts so bad. And then when it finally releases, the pain's still there, but you're so grateful that the spasm's gone. And that release, that's definitely like that feeling right now. And almost like you were holding your breath for a really long time and you finally get a nice big breath of air. So that's all I would say. This whole episode lasted about 3 minutes, maybe. And we'll see if this one comes back. And if you're suffering, you know, maybe keep a journal of how often it happens. And, you know, everybody's got cell phones these days. Even like have someone film you while you're having one, or film yourself like I just did. Because it's so hard to describe. And unless somebody really sees you going through it, suffering, they just don't understand. And how could they? Because, you know, because people are doing drugs these days and everybody's overdosing and taking pain pills. And if you go to a doctor and you talk about the pains, they might think that you're just seeking medication for some habit you have. And when I first started having these, the doctor prescribed phenobarbital, which I remembered as something from maybe the 70s that people took, and I guess it's a downer. They would just like knock me out and I would go right to sleep. But my first attacks that I had were so severe, the ambulance was called and I was sent to the hospital several times in ambulance. And then they thought it was my gallbladder. And they took out my gallbladder and I had no gallstones in the gallbladder, you know, because they always look at it afterwards. And then my spasms returned, and then they always do the heart workup. So this wasn't heart, but this is one of the more unusual symptoms, because the esophageal spasm is usually like right in the middle of my chest, maybe over to the side a little bit. I've had it go to my neck, my back, run down my arm, and these weird ones that sometimes will start in my stomach. And obviously that tube, I guess it's the esophagus, I'm not an anatomy person, but you know, when you swallow, it goes all the way down to your stomach. So that's that soft muscle tissue that apparently can spasm all the way down to your stomach. And I wasn't drinking cold water. I actually hadn't had anything to drink for a bit. And yeah, this spasm just out of nowhere, and I was very relaxed watching TV with my husband. So again, there's still like this mystery illness. I don't hear other people talk about them, but I know that you are out there, and my heart breaks for you, because I just know how just painful and how frightening it is to have these spasms. But, you know, definitely go get it checked out, even if you have to go to the ER, because, you know, it could be heart, because heart disease is like, it kills more people than cancer in the United States. And a lot of times women's symptoms go ignored. So definitely get a heart workup, have your doctor, you know, your doctor will probably request that. And I had several heart workups, but the funny thing is it seems to be really related to stress, and I have not had a stressful day. I've been very relaxed, but I don't know, who really knows like the amount of stress that you're actually under. So, all right, but this time I think the change in position has helped, and I'm basically a old hand. I'm experienced with these spasms, and there was no particular reason why I didn't take the nitroglycerin, except that since it started lower in my stomach, I kind of thought that maybe positional change would help in straightening myself up, because it has helped, resolve them before. But in the past, I have lain on the floor, writhing in agony like a fish out of water. They're so excruciatingly painful at times. So even the small one has just made me so tired. I don't know if I looked tired before, but I feel pretty tired now. So again, best wishes for you and getting a diagnosis. I hope that if it is esophageal spasms, your doctor is able to quickly diagnose them, and just, keep a journal of your symptoms, even of the things you eat. And I don't eat spicy food, so the Doritos weren't the crazy super spicy ones, and I only had, like one of those small bags. So it's not like, I've had those plenty of times without any problem. So I don't know what brought it on. I guess I could keep my journal, so I'll do that too. All right, good luck to you.